Hey guys, I'm back with a new video for you. So, are you ready for it? Based on Moriah Elizabeth's series, Squishy Makeovers, we are going to be attempting it today with this little guy I found at Five Below in one of the DIY squishy kits. It's a little French bulldog, I want to say. I don't know. I'm not good with squishy, so it's not the best quality. Has some seams, some lumpy chunkies near the ear. Just, you could tell it's cheaply made. So let's spend hours on this cheap squishy to make it a brand new squishy. So I'm cutting off all the seams, just trying to make it look a little bit cleaner at least. I think it's a cute shape and it has potential, but it's just not the best quality. So I'm going to be adding a little band around its head. Cool magic. Editing magic, by the way. And now it has a little sweatband. So I actually just used model magic for this. What is actually squishy. I didn't realize it would be as squishy as it is, but it is squishy. So now I'm taking some puffy paint that actually came in the kit, and I'm just adding a little muzzle. I really don't know anything about dogs. I'm so sorry for the dog lovers out there. But now I have a brand new white DIY squishy. So this is how I want it to look. And I found this fluffy paint at Michael's for $3. It was on clearance. So I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be what I'm expecting it to. I hope it is. So let's cut this out of the package and see what it's like. Okay. A bunch of colors. I think it was 10 colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I want to say about 10. So many colors, but like I just don't understand why there's so much pink. So I'm going to be using a pink just to do some of the repair work. I think that's what it's called. I really don't know. And I don't know why that just came off. They can't. Why would they put the nozzle if that's the way it comes off? Come on. Okay. There's actually a long nozzle, which is so much. Okay, it's kind of liquidy. It seems to be working fine, but it says it dries for 12 hours. But I only let this dry for like 2 hours maybe, and it seems dry. Seems pretty fluffy, and it still is squishy, so I think it's good. I'm not a squishy expert like Moriah or Mrs. Elizabeth, but I think it's good. I don't know. And in case you guys wondering what that little wet spot is, it's from my bracelet. So yeah, that's nice. A little darker color spot. So I painted like a tan caramel color. And a lot more coats of that to get it opaque. And I still see that little bump in its head. So I'm filling that in with some yellow paint with some cool shots. It actually looks like I'm filming this at night because I have my flash on. But I did not. I was getting used to filming in this new location, so I thought I needed the flash, but I do not. Ooh, look at that paint squeeze. Love that. Okay, so I'm really liking the colors. I think this is a classic colors. I'm not sure. But I'm adding some cute little paws. And then for the sweatband, I love this blue color. I love it so much until it dries. It actually turned out to be this dark royal blue, which dried completely different than it looks in the bottle. So now I need to actually mix up the color I'm hoping to get. So I'm taking a little bit of that blue, white, as you can see, and some Mod Podge just for a little bit of added stretch. Painting that on, I'm hoping this darkens as well, because I made it a little bit lighter than I was hoping. So let's hope this darkens, and it did not, and I still don't like it. And it's too light. So I'm just going to go back with that blue, add some around his paws as well. And turns out I love this color. So now I'm taking some white to add that middle band in the sweatband. I really don't know anything about this squishy. But I know it's a sweatband, and I know how I want it to look. So I'm just adding that white line straight out of the bottle, from this slick bottle. Except for the paws, I'm going in with my dotting tool because it's smaller. And I'm loving the way this is looking, but it's the face. I always mess up the face, so I went on my sketch pad and started to sketch some ideas. I landed on that last idea, which is kind of like a tired, closed eyes with a tongue out, just like a tired just finished working out sweaty dog. If that even makes sense. And I'm totally ruining that cool pink paint shot. Okay. So now, and I'm ruining that cool shot with this bottle. Come on, squeeze it, squeeze it. There was actually some chunky lumpy, so I just gave up, and then off camera it exploded, which is just great. So I'm adding on big eyes, a little smile with a tongue out, and I did the eyes off camera just because I did not want to mess it up, especially on my first squishy makeover. And I'm loving the way this is turning out. I'm adding some green into the ears, which you might think is kind of weird, but I didn't want to have such a bright pink. And this is the before and the after. I think this turned out so good. And I forgot to squish it before, but I think it's a better squish. I love the way this turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.